This video will show you how to configure your company settings. First, go to Settings at the top, click System Settings, then the flyout menu. Once you're on the administrator screen, click on the System Settings icon, which is just about in the middle of your page here. Click on it. And once you're brought to this page, you'll see at the top you have your company name. The prefix is the prefix to the URL. So in this case, we have sandbox.razorerp.com. And if your company is ABC Soup and your prefix is abc.razorerp.com, it would just say ABC here. Next is your company name. So here is Razor Demo Sandbox Company, so that would be your company name. The company address, which is the main address, typically your billing address here. So you put your street address, city, state, zip, country, and of course time zone. When you want to change this information, just change it out and then click the Save button here, and that will save your new company address. We also have a couple of validation options. So checking model to have dimensions set. What this does is it ensures that the weights and dimensions are collected during the receive process, and it validates on this. Checking inventory to fit the location. It just basically validates that the items will fit into your locations. And then there's some more optional settings here, like show HESI. This is if you're a telecom company and you want HESI to be a part of your receive process and a lot of your inventory data grids. If you use HESI and rev number, definitely check this off if you're a telecom company. Show customer and location of unallocated sales order items. What this does is it changes the sales order view so you can choose it based off the location and the customer. And then lastly, the settlement AP AR logic splits charges on a sales order and it credits for a purchase order. So if you have a recycling order that has both credits and debits, it's going to split those charges into both an AP and AR and create a sales order and purchase order for both. The rebuild function, this is to be used very delicately. We have a full inventory build. If you're noticing something's going on with your inventory and your SKUs, occasionally there might be a confusion with some of the SKUs. If you want to do a full inventory rebuild, and it's going to take, a couple minutes to rebuild the entire system, just click the full inventory rebuild. Definitely want to communicate to your team while you're doing the rebuild to stay out of the system for a little bit, and everybody has to refresh their cache when they do a rebuild. Lastly, the last section here is logos. So we have a couple different logos here. We have the logo at the top, or if you see the Razor logo and then you see your logo. So your logo can fit here. It is the header logo. If you notice on these images down at the bottom, there's a couple radio buttons. So you can have the header, PDF header, signature, and client portal. So the header at the top is the header logo here, and it's best practice to do 50 by 50 pixels to put it up there at the top. There is no image compression, so make it 50 by 50. You can simply do that by going into Paint or using Adobe Photoshop, or we can help you out with that as well. The other logo, the PDF header, so this PDF logo is going to appear on all of your paperwork. So all you have to do is click Add Files here, drop in your PDF logo, and then select it for this radio button. Best practice is to do 300 by 100 pixels, 300 wide by 100 pixels high. The last logo here is for the client portal. So when you open up the client portal, there's a logo at the top left-hand corner, and you can add that to this section here as well. And best practice is to do 100 pixels by 100 pixels. So make it a perfect square. So those are the three logos. You also have a signature if you want to add in a signature and easily be able to add it to your certificates or your BOLs. You can just add in a signature logo as well and plug it in that way. Okay, so you just learned how to configure your company's settings. For more helpful videos, check out our YouTube channel, or you can always email us at support@razorerp.com.